United States of America is facing very hard times. The prices of everything from gas to food is through the roof right now. The government wants to strip the American people of the rights that millions of Americans before us have fought and died for. This country has faced a whole lot of hard times through the years, but one thing that has always helped us pull through hard times is music. In 1968, Elvis Presley released If I Can Dream after Martin Luther King Jr. and Senator Kennedy were both assassinated. In 2001, after 9/11, Alan Jackson released Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning? Those songs helped soothe the minds of the American people and gave them the strength to pull through those hard times. So with that said, what's up Rebels, it is Chunky Monkey 40 here. Today we are going to be discussing the top 10 best patriotic anthems to come from Biden's horrible presidency. So be sure to leave a like and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to go and check out chunkymonkey40.com/shop to get yourself some awesome Dukes of Hazzard merchandise. They call me the General because I generally don't give a fuck, and you guys are about to see that in this video, so get ready. So in this video we're going to be discussing 10 songs that have come from Biden's presidency. He's a horrible president, but man, there's been some great music and memes that have come from this president. Coming in at number 1, we have Am I the Only One by Aaron Lewis. When I first heard this song when it was premiered on Country Rebel last year, it literally brought a tear to my eye.
Yeah, there's something more. Am I the only one willing to fight for my love of the red and white and the blue?
This song is incredible. It's full of raw emotion that rings truer and truer every day that moron holds office. And Aaron Lewis, you are not the only one. I agree with every word, and it's not uncommon to see me screaming what the fuck every time I see creepy Uncle Joe on TV or even on my phone. Coming in at number 2, we have We the People by Kid Rock. Just like Am I the Only One, Kid Rock delivers a patriotic message that rings truer and truer every day. Kid Rock addresses many things, including how when Trump shut down the borders at the beginning of COVID, the media called Trump a racist. Then Biden does the same thing and the media embraces him, rather than considering him to be a racist.
If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
And in this one, Kid Rock also states,
You piece of shit! I don't see color! Black lives matter! No shit, motherfucker!
which, to sum it up for you, it means, of course Black Lives Matter. We know that.
Call me a racist because I'm not PC and think you have to remind me that Black Lives Matter. Nazis fucking bigots. And now again the KKK says screw all you assholes, stay the fuck away.
This has been my favorite song the last few weeks. It's fucking fire. Plus, it's Kid Rock. He's the American motherfucking badass. And did I mention that I'm actually in the music video for We the People? Oh shit, there I am. I'm right at the bottom left. That's fucking badass. Number 3 is a song that will pull at your heartstrings harder than Am I the Only One. This one is God We Need You Now by Struggle Jennings and Caitlin Curtis. Struggle Jennings' raps in this song are so raw, yet so brilliantly written.
Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate. Separate and segregate, don't celebrate quite yet. The storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake.
And then there's Caitlin Curtis's gorgeous voice. She is fucking phenomenal.
One day, one day, one day, I hope you see the truth.
She sings the chorus on this song, and they address so much here. Human trafficking, riots in the streets, the media's never-ending agenda to push hatred and divide this nation. They also address how as soon as something big starts to happen that doesn't make the Democrats look good, they cover it up with another breaking news story like Ukraine or another mass shooting. It's really sad. God, we need you now.
Fuck Biden, they gon' try to censor this one, yeah.
At number 4, I decided to put F. Biden by Burden. F. Biden is an outright diss track directed at Joe Biden. Burden brings up how Biden had rigged the election in his favor, along with how the Taliban took over Afghanistan not even days after Biden pulled out our troops. And Biden didn't just pull out our troops, by the way. He left behind a ton of Americans and millions of dollars of American military equipment for the, oh yeah, let's just let the enemy have that. What? It's crazy. Plus, Joe Biden literally can't form a coherent sentence.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to excuse me.
Every tweet Joe Biden's people put out for him is just a literal joke. Last year in 2021, the White House literally attempted to brag that a 4th of July cookout would be 16 cents cheaper than it was in 2020. Meanwhile, the gasoline prices were already almost double what they were in 2020 around the 4th of July. And then literally just today, the day I'm recording this, Joe Biden's people put out a post on his Facebook and it says, gas prices have been dropping for 34 days straight, about 50 cents a gallon. That saves the average driver about $25 a month. I know these extra dollars and cents mean something. It's like, blow me, you babbling idiot. 50 cents isn't shit. Get it below $3 like it was before you took office, and then, you know, maybe I'll give you a pat on the back. Just don't sniff me. At number 5, we got Fake Woke by Tom MacDonald. This song, all I gotta say is bars, bars, bars. As you probably know, Tom MacDonald don't hold back a damn thing. But this song was on a different level, bro.
Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate.
Probably my favorite line in the song. But Tom tackled many controversial topics that nobody else has. Everything like Eminem going from gay bashing and wanting to kill his mom, to crying about how he doesn't want fans to be his fans if they voted for Donald Trump. How cancel culture runs the world and that Black Lives Matter is the stupidest name, since the system screws everyone exactly the same. Overall, man, I'd bet money that this is the only rap song in Ben Shapiro's playlist, just because of the lyrics.
Don't California, my Texas.
Coming in at number 6, we got Don't California My Texas by Creed Fisher. Steering away from the rap music and getting on a more mellow country music vibe, Creed Fisher has a very creative way of putting this.
It's easy to tell, it's all a going to hell, just like Granddaddy said. Dazed and confused, don't know which bathroom to use. These Californians, man, they're a trip, with their electric cars that won't drive very far. If you ask me, they don't know shit.
Don't California my Texas. It's very simple. What it means is, if you're moving from California because the liberal policies suck, don't vote for the same liberal policies that you're running from when you get to Texas. This song just has a very chill, sitting on the porch with a shotgun in my lap kind of vibe.
I'm gonna fly like a G, they all gonna see, and if I die, I'm gonna die free.
Oh, come on. I couldn't resist adding another Kid Rock song to the list. This one is Never Quit by Kid Rock.
I never quit.
It was released on the same album as We the People. The album is called Bad Reputation. If you haven't heard it, the whole thing is fucking fire. This one's a fucking country rock anthem, all about standing up for your country and your freedom. It's got such an awesome rhythm, and it really reminds me of his song from a couple years ago, Born Free. It's just as legendary, and the chorus is catchy as hell too. At number 8, we got a brand new song that was just released on the 3rd of July this month on Country Rebel. This one is Up to Me by Aaron Lewis. Now, Aaron Lewis is just too incredible of a musician to not have him on the list at least twice. Plus, I mean, almost every song he puts out is patriotic as fuck. Now, Up to Me is Aaron Lewis's newest song. He premiered it just recently on July 3rd, 2022 on the Country Rebel YouTube channel, which is actually the same YouTube channel that he premiered Am I the Only One on. It talks about how, if it was up to him, what would he do differently than Biden? He says that the land of the free wouldn't cost so much, and the banks wouldn't own it all, and the helping hand would go to those working their fingers to the bone. Man, I can't wait to hear the studio version once this song is finally released. But for now, like I said, you can hear the acoustic version of it on the Country Rebel YouTube channel.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician.
You really thought I would just give Tom MacDonald one spot? Tom's got a longer list of political songs than anybody on this list. So coming in at number 9, we got Snowflakes by Tom MacDonald. Snowflakes, for one, just has an awesome rhythm to it and such a badass music video. In case you didn't figure this one out by now, this song is all about the snowflakes that are corrupting America. Again, Tom tackles all the issues that nobody wants to say a damn thing about. He says, blaming capitalism like that's the reason things are tough. Why you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks. You're supporting what you stand against. You don't think you are, but you're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool, because honestly, we're all ashamed of you too. Then he goes on to rap about how if liberals think America is so terrible and racist, then it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying. He's got a point, man. And there's so many other things that were addressed in this one, and if I were to go over everything, I'd be talking for 20 more minutes if I tried to tell you every lyric. So in the description of this video, I've put a link to a playlist with all 10 of these songs in it, so go give it a listen. Before we talk about number 10 on the list, there's a few songs I want to bring up that didn't quite make it in my top 10, but I still feel like they're good enough to at least acknowledge in this video. Kid Rock's Don't Tell Me How to Live is a great one to let out the rage next time someone tells you to put on a mask. This was Kid Rock's first single off the Bad Reputation album, and it's got an American Badass kind of vibe to it, but it's actually a remix of a song made by a Canadian rock band called Monster Truck. And Monster Truck is actually featured on the song.
Well, this amendment 1, it rings true. And if you don't dissent, bitch, then see number 2. Ain't nothing new, right church, wrong pew. Get a clue, accrue your fake news and views. Can't all get the bottom of my motherfucking shoe. I'm the last of a few, still screaming, fuck you.
Rodney Atkins, A Little Good News, isn't necessarily a Republican or Democrat song, but it rings true that we all wish we could just hear a little bit of good news today. In the song, Rodney Atkins says,
Just once I'd like to see the headlines say, not much to print today. Can't find nothing bad to say.
It's an incredibly beautiful song, and I believe it deserves a lot more attention than it's gotten. Burden, Message from America. This song talks about a little bit of everything from vax mandates and how Biden killed thousands of jobs on his very first day by shutting down the pipeline, all the way to the rigged election and how it's time to raise the black flag.
Now everything you say is offensive, and we slowly losing our freedom, ain't got no defense.
We can raise the black flag if they want war, have mercy for the enemy, but don't know more.
I also wanted to include No Lives Matter by Tom MacDonald. It's another great song about how the media is being used to create a race war and cause us as a nation to turn on each other and keep turning on each other until no lives matter. At number 10, we've got none other than Come and Take It by Ted Nugent.
Come and take it.
Man, you can't even discuss American patriots without Uncle Ted coming up at least once in the conversation. Now, there's not much to say about this song other than it's pure Detroit rock and roll. It's pretty simple to explain. You can come and take it. Well, we the people will stand for our freedoms and our right to not only vocalize our opinions, but our right to defend those freedoms by keeping and bearing arms. I put this at the end of the video for a reason because I want to leave you guys with some food for thought. So we all know what's going on in Ukraine right now. But do you know why that's happening? Because the Ukrainians don't have what America has, the right to keep and bear arms. The registered deer hunters in Michigan and Wisconsin alone outnumber every army in the world. Now, I'm no scientist, but I'm pretty sure that if the hunters in just 2 out of the 50 United States alone outnumber some of the largest armies in the world, both in bodies and in arms, now that plays a huge role in why foreign enemies won't invade America. Our foreign enemies are scared of us, and it's we the people who they are scared of. It's also we the people who hold together the stars and stripes of the American flag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop some comments and let me know, what is your favorite patriotic anthem that has been released during Joe Biden's presidency? There's a